card trick. I'm going to do a card trick. I do need volunteers though to help me. Let's lady in the green dress. Come over here and have a seat. Please. And what is your name?
Margaret.
Margaret, nice to meet you. Go ahead and sit down, make yourself comfortable. I try to do things a little bit different than most. I do things with objects you probably haven't seen, very large fiber pens. Would you by chance go ahead and look those over for me? And if you would go ahead and open each individual pen and hand the pen to me after you open it.
Open.
Yes, that'd be fine. Okay. Very good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to close all the pens back up again. Now, would you just take any pen, please? This one here. Okay, that pen we'll get rid of for a minute. And with the two pens that we have left out, I want to show you that when the pens are in my hand, they behave quite different than they do with other people. For instance, if I bring the two ends of the pen that are alike together, what happens, they just kind of repel one another like that. It's just kind of strange. People think it's magnetism. If that was the case, we bring the opposite ends together, they would attract, and you can see they don't do that. Okay, that's the reason that a lot of people give as to how I do what I'm about to do. So what we're going to do is that, do you have a lucky number? What is it?
9.
9. I don't believe in luck. I do not have a lucky number. I do have a magic number. You know what it is?
No.
It's 3. What happens? 3. We have another one to go, don't we? Here we go. People think that getting them together is very difficult. Getting them apart is real easy. I'll show you how easy it is. You just kind of blow it like that and come right apart. It's really quite simple, really. You believe that, don't you?
No.
You don't? Okay, well, I'll prove it to you. Why don't you just go ahead from where you're sitting, just hit them low with the pens. A little harder than that. It's not that easy. Very good. You see, it's not that. Okay. Now, I'm sure a lot of times you have seen magicians and they have these big silver rings and they bring them up and they do all kinds of weird things. Well, I'm kind of cheap. I can't afford the rings. Okay, so what then for now, these are the big silver rings. This is what magicians sometimes will do. They will bring the rings together like this, and they'll kind of rub them. What happens is that it'll come linked together. Then what they'll do is they'll bring the rings back together like this, and what they'll do next is rub them. I blow one. I just kind of makes them come apart. And to me, that's a lot of action. I get worn out really easy anyway. So what I do, I found a real lazy way of doing it. I do it like this. I put one pin on top of the other like that. I just get a little. Yep. One more time. There comes one. Getting it apart is real simple. You take the extra pin that you have, take it, give a little bit of a pull like that, it becomes right apart. Okay. I'm sure all of you are wondering how it's done. It's very simple. You see, when the two pins come in contact with each other, they melt through each other just like that. Quite simple. I'm sorry, I don't think some of you saw that. When the two pins come in contact, they melt through each other. Everybody see that? Okay, well, sometimes people think I'm cheating when I do that. They give me two explanations of how it's done. Some people think I do have the pin over the pin like this, but what I'm doing is this, but real fast. I'm not that fast, believe me. Other people think I do this, the pin behind the pin. From the front looks like I put it together, and I do this, but listen very closely. Do you hear them flash? I mean, you can't hear them banging against each other like you did before, right? Okay, to show you that I'm not doing any of those two ways, I will do it again in slow motion, stop action like they do on TV sports, okay? We'll put the pin over the pin, do it slow motion, and then of course hit stop action. Have that. Okay, and then you finish up with the slow motion. again, would you point to a pin that's laying on the table? That one there. Okay. And would you point to a different pin? That one there. Okay. You chose those two pins. We will use those. Now, are you left-handed?
No.
You will be tonight. What I'm going to do, first of all, of the two pins that you selected, which one do you want to use? Okay, and I'll leave this one for me. Okay? I want you to pick a different corner of the handkerchief than what I'm using, and I want you to put it into the handkerchief about like I am, about this far from the corner and from the side. Stick it through only one time, and then lock it closed, so it looks like this. Okay? Now you take your pin, the same thing, any corner you wish, doesn't make any difference. Okay, now the free choice. Again, pick a pin for me to use. The one you put in or the one I put in. You don't trust me, do you?
No.
Well, we did it the first time, so don't worry about it. What I want you to do is I want you to grab a hold on the side of this handkerchief with the side of your thumb, the very, very and the tips of your fingers. Don't want you doing this. Okay, I want to have as much handkerchief as I can possibly get. So the side of your thumb, tips of your fingers. See? Okay, now make sure that's real tight because I might accidentally yank that out of your hand and I don't want to do that. That kind of mess things up a little bit. Okay, now I told you 3 was my magic number. Let's see what happens on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Do you see any rips or tears in the handkerchief?
No.
Do you see the hole that was made in the handkerchief from you putting the pin in?
Yes.
Okay, would you please remove the pin? You can do it your way, I don't care. Is there a hole in there where you just removed it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, go ahead and close that for me, please. And we'll now remove this pin and close it. Now, would you like to learn how to do this?
Sure.
Would you? All right. I tell you what, I'm going to show each and every one here how you can go home this very evening, invite all your friends and neighbors over, and show them. I forgot to tell you the name of this. This is called the Miracle of the Linking Safety Pins. They do it with rings. It's the Miracle of the Linking rings. But remember, I'm too cheap for that. Okay. I'll show you how to do the Miracle of the Linking Safety Pins. I guarantee you that when your neighbors leave your house, they will all shake their heads in amazement at what they saw. You ready? Pay close attention. You start with 3 pins. You start with them closed. You have them examined as I had you do. You pick one pin and one pin only. Doesn't matter which one, and you open that pin. Okay? You take the other 2 pins. You link it over the open pin like this. Then you close that pin like that. Then you've just done the Miracle of the Linking Safety Pins. I'm sorry, I think you misunderstood. This is how you go home and do it. It's not how I do it. But your neighbors will go away shaking their heads and utter this is all you do in your house. And with that, I must say goodbye and thank you very much.